Hi there, my friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to the week. Hope you, if you're in the US, had a nice Halloween to the best of your ability. And here for another card reading. We have Monday group reading today in case you're interested, in case you have like a burning question and you want me to connect to your spirit guides to get you some clarity. Would love for you to join. You can just visit the link in my profile. We do 10 people. It's $37 or $39, I forget, a person, and you submit your question. I meditate. I come to the group with information, and it's tons of fun. So hope you can join. We do it every other Monday. All right, so we're doing these offering cards, which are not really like used for predictive. They're more like oracle cards. So I have to improvise with them, but they're really pretty and they have nice messages. Okay, so I want you to take a minute to ask yourself your question, set the intention. May you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and decide if you're going to be answered by card number 1 or card number 2. So go ahead and make that choice. All right, card number 1. Contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. Contentment. All right. So this card is, it's really about, number 1, you're exactly where you need to be. You are perfect in this moment. This is exactly where you need to be, and really trying to humble into knowing that this is where you're supposed to be. I know a lot of times we want to be somewhere else. We want to be the vision that we can already see, and we want to get there faster. I'm guilty of that as well, especially those of us who have big visions and can see, future and all that kind of stuff. But we also have to be humble enough to be in this moment and to be like, this is, I have not gained all the experience or all the wisdom or all the time that is needed to reach where I want to be. And that's just the truth. It's kind of like paying your dues a little bit. And we have to trust that we have not done that fully yet. And that's okay. And that's why we are here. And that there is a beauty in what we are in. Similar to things like if you're a parent now, you remember like wanting to have a child so much. And, you remember being single and not having to wake up, having to wake up at whatever time you wanted and things like that. So even with the things that we do want that we already have, like there was a beautiful time before when we didn't have it, and it was a very beautiful time because it was different. So we are in that time right now, and there is a beauty in this time, and we have to do our best to enjoy it and be here and be present with it, and and also be courageous enough to work through whatever needs to be worked through in the current moment, and pray for courage to be able to face the things that we need to face right now. Okay, so that's really what this card is about. This card is also just this feeling of you're on the right path. Everything is coming in divine timing, and that like patience. Patience, my dear. Like it's all coming together. But at the same time, the only way for that timeline to move forward is to be present in where we are. So if we don't become present in where we are, the timeline of that thing that we want to come is just going to take longer. So let's just rest into this moment and rest into what we currently have and be grateful, and also be willing to see what we need to see in this moment. Okay? All right, card number 2. Empowerment. It's a pretty card. See, they're just pretty cards. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. Okay, so this is all solar plexus stuff. This is like, number 1, that you have the strength within yourself to get through this and to make the right choice and all of that kind of stuff, that you got this, that you are prepared, you have everything within you to do this. This is also just if you're asking kind of like a yes or no question or which way question. This is about if you felt confident in yourself, if you knew your own worth, if you felt empowered, which choice would you make, right? That's the choice to be made, is what they're saying. This is also about taking the road that pulls on your own power and your own energy, rather than taking the road of having to like grab your confidence from somebody else, or from something else. So this is like taking the path that has to do with my own inner power, my own strength. It also just seems like this card is reminding us that that if things feel a little like out of balance, or you find yourself angry or resentful or like annoyed, that is a sign of stepping into our power. Because what happens is that when we start to step into our own power, discover our own worth, all those kind of things that we used to put up with, we no longer can stand. Like, we don't have the tolerance for it anymore, because that was allowed by a former version of ourselves that didn't know your worth. So now those things seem really annoying. And that it's not about fixing the symptom of being annoyed. It's about understanding that the place to feeling like content and happy and all that kind of stuff comes from honoring yourself and what you really need. And it's nobody's fault. It's just that you just don't stand for this thing anymore. So it's a sign of empowerment, and it's a good thing when we get to that place of annoyment, like being annoyed and frustrated and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a sign that you're growing, and that's really exciting. All right, that's what I got for you today. Thank you for being here with me. Hope to see some of you today in the group reading. Enjoy. I hope you put some of this into practice, and I love you much. See you next week.